going on, everybody? Well, we got a load. I'm over here and I'll turn it around and show you in a minute. It's a 34-foot solitude going to California. Livermore, California is where we're going. I'm over here at Joplin. I got me a room last night over here, and like I said, turn around. And for some reason, I guess the refrigerator and freezer may have killed Blue's batteries. Of course, that don't surprise me, which is kind of unusual. But Dodge did hurt the batteries whenever they let it die so many times and then started back up, because when they had it so long that they hurt the batteries. I already knew that the batteries were starting to not be right, so I guess it's time for the handy dandy jump box. All right, there she is, 34 Solitude. Blue's making some ugly noise. That's the inverter over there. So we got the jump box out. All right, motel right there. I use my points, so stayed there right here to Joplin, exit 4, Interstate 44. That right there is a nice petro. Far as sitting down restaurant, I don't advise it. I've gotten sick in there a couple times, so I don't eat it. But they got also Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and Dairy Queen, and a coffee shop in there. And this right here is a okay motel. Not the greatest, and their hot breakfast is about like a waffle. They have coffee and orange juice, apple juice. That's about it. But here we go. Just power up, get everything right, and so we got our powering up. So I'm gonna hold the override down. Get my white light. There it is. It's chasing. Let's see if we can get some power. Diesel heating up. It is a little bit nippy out here. And there it is. Noco jump box bailed me out again, y'all. That's a great gift. I guess while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and go ahead and clear the daggum check engine light off of Blue too. You know, it was coming on every, go to auto scan, coming on every 2 or 3 days. Now it's pretty much an everyday thing. Also got a buddy over there who's pulling a Momentum toy hauler and has run into some issue. Code's fine. Go over here to the DTCs, hit it, and I will show you the issues that he is having, which it all to go back to all the stuff I've said. There you go. You got particular filter, you got power loss, you got turbo underboost, you got all kind of crap. I don't even care. We're just going to just clear it, hit the yes, get all that done and over with. Check engine light goes off, because I believe, because this thing ain't been getting fuel on it when there's 2 of them permanent. Oh well. Hit back manual, but this thing has been using a whole lot more fuel, which I don't know why, but it has been. But right over there, got a buddy who's having some bad trouble. We're gonna go over and check him out. All right, y'all, stuff you get into with RV transport. Well, it's kind of hard to check every single thing, especially a brand new one that's supposed to come from a dealership. So let's take a little look. Check that tire out. Check out the axle. Look a little funny to y'all? Huh. So it's made it from Indiana to Joplin. And let's go over here to the other side. See? Anything look a little weird to y'all? A little funny? Huh. He's been sitting here. Oh, look at the leaf springs. They're broken, missing. Huh. Let me crawl up here. There we go. Look at all that. I'm trying not to move y'all around too much, but look. Yeah, that looks good, don't it? For a brand new camper. You know, I still like Rams, Dodges, and all that good stuff. Jeff has a 2022 Ram 2500. This is a 35-foot Momentum. And I heard Grand Design was going downhill. More and more I see could be true. So if you're thinking about purchasing one, I would do my research. All right, y'all. So he's been sitting there, got here last night, and he called the after number, Indiana Transport, the emergency hotline. They already called him back. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know. But so we've been sitting here all day today so far. It is 11:30, and he called them when they first opened up, and they sent him pictures, all that good stuff. This ain't on him, but now they're having to wait, so they're having to call the manufacturer, and Indiana Transport is waiting to see what the manufacturer is going to do. So they might figure out something today, maybe next week. He can't drive it. He's been very lucky that when he stopped here, they found it, because it just had to happen. I mean, that'd be pretty bad, the whole axle just come out of the truck. But man, that sucks. He's been strolling for a load like everybody else, and then whenever you get a decent load like this going to California, and something like this happens, more likely you're gonna lose your load, and then you're back to the drawing board. And now the bad thing about it is you're sitting here waiting. It's not costing Indiana Transport nothing, but it is costing you. You're burning fuel, you're burning daylight, the wheels ain't rolling, you ain't making money. And also, I want to put in this video, because I'm pretty sure everybody else knows this, you're a contractor, so you know, you kind of eat all the costs and everything, and you do get a 1099. I just wanted to put that out there. You're not gonna get a W-2, so just let everybody know. I know all y'all already know, but I just wanted to put that out there for a reason. All right, so he's gonna sit here and wait. How many days? And I'm gonna get him to let me know, because I'm gonna continue on my way to California, because they got a big snowstorm. It's supposed to be hitting Amarillo in the morning, so I'm waiting to see what New Mexico and Arizona is going to do. But we're supposed to get the show on the road, and hopefully everything goes good. I hate seeing stuff like this, so bad way to get put in the video. I wish it was something better, and I feel bad for him. So I hope Indiana gets off their butt and does something for him. I'm still worried about mine now. They're looking over everything. Well, let's get rolling. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. All right, starting off on this one. If you message me, text me, called me, or emailed, or send a note through a bird and everything, and I've been short, that's because I've been sick, y'all. I feel better today, as y'all can see. But last couple days felt like a bus had run over me, backed up, and run over me again. I don't know what happened. I woke up in Russell's, New Mexico, right there at the Russell's truck stop, at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had body aches. I was sweating but cold. I had the heater. I jumped in the front, and usually whenever, it don't matter what time it is, excuse me, if I get up out of the bed, I'm like this when I'm at home too, and I come and smoke a cigarette, I'm up. I don't go back to sleep. But I got up at 2 o'clock and got up here, cranked the heater up even more, turned the heated seats on high, and rolled down the window, smoked a cigarette, and like, well, I feel like crap. But I got through the cigarettes and tried to figure out what I was going to do. I just threw the shades back up, went back there, went back to bed, and I didn't get up for like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Still, I felt better, but didn't still feel good, didn't have my energy and all that good stuff. Still felt like crap, pretty much. So, and it was snowing. That's the reason I wanted to try to make it out of the Texas area, because I knew they were supposed to get a lot of snow. I knew New Mexico was too, but so I was sick, so it really didn't matter a whole lot. So I stayed there probably about half a day, and when it got fuel at Milan, noticed that the fuel is going up. Our discounts are not as good. Last week, a couple buddies out here run this trip, and they would let me know what the fuel was. So when I got this one, I thought I was going to be in good shape for fuel. Not the case. And with this camper on, I figured I might get decent fuel mileage. Not the case. This truck has not gotten decent fuel mileage in a while. She's running around 8 something loaded. Usually she'd be 10, something like that, 10 and a half, close to 11. But even the last one I had, it was doing the same thing. So I guess that is what it is. And also, the Jeff update right now. He's still sitting there. Indiana let him know later on that afternoon, and he let me know. I was gonna let y'all know the next morning, but man, like I said, I was sick, and I don't like being sick. I was texting my sandwich maker, "I want to come home, take care of me." I'm a baby when I get sick, y'all. I hate getting sick, especially. It's one of the rough things out here on the road. Number one, breaking down. That's rough. Number two, being sick. It really sucks. You don't feel like going into a truck stop and getting medicine, and you don't feel like moving, and you ain't got the bathrooms in the truck or nothing like that, shower. So, it really does suck, y'all. But we slept in Holbrook last night, got up this morning, felt a whole lot better. And Indiana was waiting back for the manufacturer to tell them what to do, so Jeff would know. All right, so I guess the manufacturer is going to send a guy out to check the camper out, see if he can fix it, and that way continue on with his trip. But this says it's going to take 3 days for him to get there. It's like 400 something miles. He must be busy. But the good thing about this is where I'm glad Indiana Transport stepped up and actually done something. I didn't see another driver get screwed, because I've seen a lot get screwed, including myself. They're going to pay him, I think it's $150 a day, plus $70 for a motel a day until they got there to get it fixed. So maybe he gets to keep his load. I'll probably find out later on if they can get it fixed. But at least he gets something for his time, not sitting there babysitting the camper for nothing. So that's a Jeff update for now. And when he lets me know what's going on, he gets rolling, they get it fixed or whatever, I'll let y'all know. Oh, me. But look at the scenery, y'all. Alright, like I was saying, get back on the road. Like I was saying, I stayed in Holbrook last night. Gonna go up here to Keenman, get some fuel. And then there's a Flying J about 30 miles from this place. We'll go ahead and go there. Be over tonight, unload this thing first thing in the morning. Now, where I'm going to is Happy Days RV in Livermore, California. You do have, they says an appointment time on there, and it's a very small place, so you definitely want to call ahead, because if you don't and you show up and there's a bunch in front of you, you may not get unloaded. I think they quit receiving at 3. But the fuel is going up, and look like the bears are out working today. There's one with a capture of a big truck right there on the side. But and I always said, you know, I was going to continue doing this. I enjoy doing it and all that good stuff, as long as I was making money. But it's getting now, y'all, where it's trying to suck all the money out of it. And it pretty much done sucked all my savings and everything I had built up before the economy went to crap. The economy went to crap, and they're saying, they sent a buddy of mine sent me a message that was, I guess you could say, set from the horse's mouth, that Keystone is supposed to send their workers back. Workers are supposed to come back February the 9th. And that's good. I hope it all gets ready to pick up for y'all. And all of y'all can get the loads and all the good stuff. And hope to start making some money. I know it's been rough on everybody out there. It's been rough on me. But, you know, whenever I started doing this, the fuel was so down, $2 and something a gallon, that I don't even think, the loads were about the same, maybe a little bit even higher, but there was plenty of money to make, send home, and to save for your maintenance fund, which is very important in this. Y'all seen what kind of issues I've been having out of blue. And if you don't have a maintenance fund built up, and then anything major happens, tires or breaking rims. Y'all know I've done broke 2 sets of rims. All different stuff that costs money, and that right there starts eating out your household money. And then your household money starts shrinking. Then you're still not putting back for a maintenance fund, and as they keep on raising the fuel and lowering the rates, that's just less money you're bringing home, less money. Y'all see where I'm going with this. The money has been disappearing, and if it's not going in the driver's pocket, it must be going in the companies. If it ain't going in the company ain't gonna lose money anyway. They're gonna get their money, and then the manufacturer's gonna get their money. Pretty much the losing end of the deal is how much money are they willing to suck out of this before it makes it not worth doing it. That's a question that each and one of y'all will have to ask yourself. But as far as me, sorry y'all, my throat's still scratchy. I'm trying to keep this sun drop down and keep it where I can talk. As far as me, y'all, I think it's my last ride. I enjoy it. I'm probably still gonna make videos on it off and on. I'm definitely still gonna make videos. I got 5 or 6 videos to make when I get home, and I've been asked a lot to do a video on how my truck is set up. I'm gonna do a video on that when I get home too. As I'm taking the stuff out of it, I'm gonna do a video and showing how I had it set up, so that way, and then I'll talk about another way you can set it up too, to make more room, sleeping room, especially if I'm 5'9", and so especially if you're, taller than me, because by how tall I am is about the limit to sleep sideways where your feet is. But heck, even my buddy, he's what, 6 something, he still sleeps in them. The way he curls and everything around. So it's still doable. But I'll tell you another way too that you can do it to make more room, and also where you can put stuff in there like refrigerators, you know, which I got refrigerator and freezer in here, which I will make a video on all that too. But I'm still gonna make videos, product videos, working on vehicles, all that good stuff. But I believe this is gonna be my last ride of RV transport. Unless something major happens, it decides to come back and something miracle happens. I think even when the manufacturers come back, it's still going to be slow. They're still trying to push the 22s out. I think it's going to be a while before it picks up. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know, don't have a clue. But whatever I decide to do, I'll probably make a video on it. Might be interesting. I don't know. But and if y'all still got questions, my email and stuff still down there. I'll still help y'all out much as I can. I'm still gonna keep up with the RV part just to see if it is gonna pick up, come back. I got a lot of buddies out here still doing it, but a lot of them has done give it up, and the ones that give it up, you know, you can't blame them. I'm trying to stick it out as long as I could because it's an enjoyable job. Now, if you have another income coming in, this ain't your main income, then absolutely, it's still a good job to get into. And I think this right here is a perfect job for that. If you're retired military, retired, or anything like that, and you got another income coming in, and you want to get out here and just get paid to, you know, see the sights. There's a lot of beautiful stuff out here to see, and a lot of stuff that I wouldn't got to see without doing this. So I'm very thankful for that. A lot of different good foods to try, places to see, the history of seeing it instead of on a camera, seeing it in person is another thing to it. I mean, seeing something like that in person, like the Grand Canyon, that right there was amazing. So I want to get y'all some more scenery of this. I'm not doing fuel on this one because I don't want to cry at the end of this video. I was very disappointed on how the fuel just skyrocketed up after I got this load. And when I got this load, it was kind of crazy because I was strolling. I was stuck up on Interstate 80, and I strolled for 2 days, nothing. I got tired of sitting up there, so I cut down to Kansas City and then cut back and was going to go. I was headed towards St. Louis. I was really going to go home. If I got a load, then I'd have cut up and went to Indiana. Well, I got a 41-foot momentum going to California. Actually, my buddy got it, and he don't have a CDL, so he kicked it back on the board. And when it did, I snatched it. But I thought the way Blue's been acting and everything, spitting, sputtering, shaking, all kind of stuff, I was actually a little scared of taking that one. And if I had red, I'd have took it no problem because I pulled them so many times before in red, no issue. But Blue just been giving me fits, so I put it back on the board, and I was still strolling about half of the day. They loaded about 6 Californias. I didn't go for the first one. I didn't go for the middle one. I didn't look what it was. All I knew there was Californias on the board. There was like 6 of them in a row. I hit the middle one, which is Livermore, California. That's how I wound up with this one. Which hadn't been that bad of a trip, really. But I guess we'll just keep riding, get some more footage, video and maybe some more good scenery and maybe nothing else go wrong. I got flag, but I checked the weather on flag and it seems to be sunshiny next few days, so I think we're gonna be good. All right, everybody, over in California, it's nice to see the sun out, shining, warm, all that good stuff. Jeff update. Jeff has got rolling. They got it to camper fix. He got to keep his load. So that's good. So he made a little bit, sitting there babysitting it, and now he gets to deliver it by Friday and still get to keep his load. So I'm glad about that. Also want to throw this warning out. I pulled in Kingman. I got fuel, which, like I said, fuel's going up, and I was going to top off my DEF, which really didn't need a whole lot. I had used a little bit over a quarter, so I had a little under 3/4 on DEF, but I was going to top it off. Usually I always like topping everything off before I go into California because I don't want to buy anything like that in California. So I grabbed the DEF hose, and as I'm pumping it, it's nothing coming out, and all of a sudden like a big burst comes out. Well, it clicks off. Well, it done that 2 or 3 times, and it pumped 1.25 gallons. I'm like, okay, maybe it's full now. So I hung it up and pulled up, went and got my fuel receipt, left, driving. Buddy called, talking to him, looked down and noticed my DEF didn't move. So I pumped air. So at $4.25 a gallon, I don't know, maybe I use, I don't know, say $5, $6 worth of air. So now I'm going to have to stop down here when I get to a truck stop to get some DEF. Be aware of that, y'all. Of course, I mean, what do you do? I turn around and go back? No. Even if I did do it when I was in a parking lot, they would say you're lying. But just be aware. I don't remember what pump it was, but that's what happened in Kingman. Just to be aware of that. And go down here to a truck stop, get parked, get up early in the morning, get this thing off. I'm ready to get it off. All right, everybody. There she is. Livermore, California. Top place. You're gonna come in right there. I dropped it right there in the front. Blue's all nasty. Small place. Look at that. 2020. We're throwing a high dollar for that one though. But she is delivered. What's going on, y'all? All right, well, we got that load kicked off. I've been driving. Still kind of sicky, you know. More of this feels like sinus infection and stuff now. I don't know. All I know, it sucks. But they put a lot of stuff on the low board. Today's Friday, and I'm in New Mexico now. I'm about 1.5 hours from Russell's truck stop up there at the end of New Mexico. I'm gonna go over to Amarillo, get a splash of fuel, and head back to Indiana, because I did pick a Florida. Got a Sefton, Florida, paying $1.45 for a 33-foot reflection. So another ride. But also been kicking around the idea of maybe trying something new for some new videos, or maybe here and there. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Just kind of kicked around the idea a little bit. Maybe even trying to drive away. Maybe take another company for a drive away and just kind of see how that is. Kind of test the ropes a little bit. Maybe make videos on it. Try to learn the in and outs of it, the tricks and everything. Might be able to help some people out doing that. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Still confused. But I'm pretty sure whatever I decide to do, just stay doing this, driveaways or baking cakes. I'll let y'all know. For sure there'll be a video on it. But for now, we headed back to Indiana. We'll be there Sunday. Right at the end, when they went home, they loaded a bunch of pretty much everything's on there. A bunch of Floridas, a bunch of Californias. I could have easily got another California if I wanted. Matter of fact, several times today, I could have got a California. To put a few of them on there. That looks good. And the Middlebury yard is what I'm hearing. People send me pictures. Middlebury yard pretty full of what I'm seeing in pictures. Almost getting to the point to where they got a couple more rows to fill up, and then they'll have to double stack. So that's good news for y'all. And if the rates would come up a little bit, that would be great. I don't see that happening, even though the fuel is coming up. Maybe the fuel go back down. Who knows? But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs up. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. See y'all in the next one.